Hello everyone, welcome to the part 9 of the project. Today we are going to create our projects page for the website. So this projects page, as you can see that all of our projects are here. So we are gonna create it with our grid layout, and also we are gonna have this interesting live search bar where you can actually search anything, which will be our live search. As you can see that whatever you will type based on our search text, we will show our item. So that's what we will have. As you can see that, yeah, that's what we are gonna make it. We will make it responsive, we will actually make it functional, and I hope you guys will like it. Also, if you wanna get some interesting tips and tricks about web design and development, you can follow us on Instagram. The handle is instagram.com/web_CIFAR. Also, if you face any kind of problem with this tutorial, you can join our Facebook community group. We have a great and helpful community and you can post your problem there. So with that saying, let's get started. So today we are going to create the projects page for the website. So this will be the page, and here you can see that all the projects are listed here. And also we will have this live search bar, and which will allow you to search live. So if you type something, it will search or filter it, and yeah, that's what we are going to make. And let's create this. So in our project, in our about page, in our projects page, right now we don't have anything. So let's go to our projects page, and here inside the page I have this projects.js, and if I open that, so as you can see that we have only this h1, and let's create the page. So here, instead of having this, we will have a div with a class of container, and here let me have it. So after that we will have our section title. So let's have the section title, and let me actually import the I can't import that, so let's actually have it manually. So import section title from, so it is in the components, and inside that I have the section title. So now we can actually pass the section title. So the heading will be projects, and also the subheading will be the sum of my box. As you can see that I have the projects, and I can't see the subheading because we don't have the enough padding here. So let's create the padding. So with the style constant projects styles is equals to styled dot div, and here first of all let's import the styled, and also let's say that padding will be the 10 rem. Let's actually keep it 10 rem in the top, and let's use this here. And if I use that, I can see that now I have this subheading and also the heading. So after that we will have the search bar. So let's create that. So after the section heading, means this, after the section heading we'll have another div with a class of projects search bar, and here we will have our search bar. So let's have a form, and we'll not have anything for the action. For our input, it will be text. So let's keep it like that right now. So after that, let's also have a search icon. So inside that, inside the form, after the input, we'll have our React icon, which is the MD search, and we need to import that. I can't import it, and let's import it manually. So MD search, we need to import that from React icons /MD. If I do, I should see the icon, as you can see here. So fine, I have this input. As you can see that I have the input, and also I have the icon. Right now we don't have the style for that. We will have the style in a moment. So before that, let's have our projects item, so these projects item, so let's have those. So for that, after the form, after this form, after the whole project search bar, we will have a div, another div, which will have a class of projects all items, and inside that we will have our items. So let's have the projects. We already have a component which we used in our home page, which is this project item, as you can see. So we need to import that project item, so let's import that. And also I need to import it manually, so let's do it here. So import project item from, so inside the components I have this project item. Yeah, so now as you can see that I have this default project item, so that's fine, it's working. So also what I can do actually, if you know, I already have this data here. So inside the data we have this projects.js. So here you will find all the projects in an array, as you can see that, and in the bottom we are actually exporting this array. So let's actually import this array, and where we will have all of our project data. So let's import it here. So import, and I will name it project info, and it will be from assets. Inside that I have data, inside that I have our projects. So now I am importing this array from the projects data, and now I have this all information. And also what I need to do, I need to store my project information inside of our use state hook, because what I want to do actually, I want to filter this information. So for that I want to store the project info inside our use state hook. So let's actually first of all have it. So constant, let's name the project data, and also set project data, and here we'll say that use state. So inside the hook, the default value will be this project info. I can say that project info, the last one, project info. So now I have this user state hook, I need to import that, and if I import, it should be fine. So now I have all the project information inside these project data, and what I can do now, I can actually filter it, and also I can set the new project data. So that's why I stored these all information inside the project data using the use state hook. So now actually use this our project data. So this data, let's actually use it. So we will use it here inside of our project all items. So here let's actually loop through all of our items, means all of our projects. So I can say that project data dot map. So we are mapping through this projects data, and inside that we have our individual item, from where we will actually directly return something. So I just can have the parenthesis instead of curly brackets, and inside that what I will return this project item. So if I return this, what it will do, it will actually map through all the project data that we have inside this array, and for each of our item, it will actually render, or it will return this project item. And if I save, I should see 5, because I have 5 item. As you can see, I have 5 projects. So right now all the items are same, because I am actually rendering this or I am returning this project item. I am not passing any kind of information. So let's pass the information. So let's say that for the each one, the key will be item.id. we have the ID here, and also the title will be the item.title, or item.name actually, and also description will be the item.description, and finally the image will be item.img. And if I do, everything should be changed. As you can see that these now having individual image and individual title and individual text means description, which is coming from this projects array that we have inside of our data. So according to this array we are having all of our projects. So that's great. Right now we just need to have some styling. So let's have the style, and after that we will have the functionality for our search and all the stuff. So first of all, in our projects all items, let's say that display will be grid, and also grid template will be the, so the grid template will be repeat, and here I will say that autofill, and also min max 300. So minimum would be 300 and maximum will be 1 FR. And if I do, so it should be grid template columns instead of only grid templates, because I'm specifying only the columns here. So if I do, now as you can see that I'm having 2 columns right now. And if I go to the large device, let me come here. If I go to the large device, it should be 3, as you can see. So if I go a small, yeah, now I'm having 2, I'm having 1 right now. So now it's all responsive. Let's have some gap here. I don't have any kind of gap right now, so gap will be 5 prime. And now if I go to the large device, now as you can see that it's looking good. Now I'm having some gap. So after that, let's say that margin top will be the 5 prime, and it will have some gap between the search bar and the items. So now let's actually have the style for the search bar. So the projects search bar, and here I will just say that position will be relative, and after that width will be 300 pixel, and finally the margin top will be the 5 prime. And if I use that, yeah, fine. So after that, let's actually style the input, and here let's say that width will be 100%, and finally font size will be the 2 rem, and also padding will be the 0.8 rem, and finally color, the color will be the, let's say that black, and border radius will be 6 pixel. And if I do, let me actually have the semicolon here. So yeah, that's fine. And outline none, and also border will be the none. Yeah, fine. So also let's have the style for the search icon. Right now it's actually huge. So projects search bar, and inside that I have the search icon. So previously I don't have this search icon, I just added this search icon class, as you can see that. So what you need to do in our icon, beside the icon, let's have the class search icon. And also previously we don't have this capital B, as you can see here. We just add that because here for all of our CSS we used capital B. So if you don't have that style, please check that you are having the right classes for our this and also the search icon. So with this class name, let's say that for our search icon, position will be the absolute, and also width will be 2 rem, and finally right side. So from the right side we will position it 1 rem, means 10 pixel. So now as you can see that it is here, but it is actually not having enough contrast. So for that, what I can do, I can actually get the path inside this SVG. So let's have the path here, and let's say that the color will be variable deep dark, and now as you can see that we have the search bar Yeah, that's fine. So finally we will have a small media query, so let's have that. So inside the media query here, first of all, let me actually show you what I want actually. So whenever I will go to the small device, instead of having the search bar for only 300 pixel, I will have it for all the width that we have here. So for that, what I need to do, I need to make the width 100%. So let's say that project search bar, and also the search bar form and input, all these three things will have a width of 100%. And if I have that, now as you can see that the width is now 100%. So now whenever I go to the small device, it's look good. Whenever I'll go to the large device, it will also look good. So right now as you can see that we have all the layout looking good. Let's actually add the live search functionality for this search bar. So first of all, let's actually capture the search text that we will type here. So for that, let's say that constant here, constant, and I will use state hook here once again. So search text, and also the set search text. Equals to use state, and for initial case we will have an empty value for that. So now as you can see that we have the search text, and for now the value is empty. But what I need to do actually, I need to have the value which I will type here. I will actually set the value inside of this search text. So for that, what I can do, I just can say that in our input we can actually create some events. So let's say that the value will be, first of all, the value will be search text, and also on change we will actually have a function for handling the change. So I will name it handle change, and also the placeholder will be the project name. And if I save that, I don't have this function, so let's have the function here. So function handle change, and let's keep it like that. So now it's okay. So now what I want to do actually, whenever I will type something here, what I want to do. So first of all, e.prevent default. So prevent default. So we need to prevent the default behavior for the search bar, and also let's pass the e here, means the event. So after that, what I want to do actually, I need to set the search text. So set the search text, and what will be the search text? So what I want to set actually, I want to set the value that we are going to type inside this form. So let's have that with e.target.value. So once I have that, whenever I will type here, these value will be stored inside of our search text. Fine. So after that, what I need to do actually, I need to filter these all item according to our search text. So now what I need to do, I need to add the filter functionality. We need to filter all this project item. So for that, what I am going to use is, I'm going to use effect hook, react hook. So first of all, import this use effect react hook. So now here we will have two things. First of all, we have a function, and after that we have dependency. So first of all, let's actually specify the dependency. So this dependency will allow you to specify when you want to run this use effect function. So I want to say that whenever my search text will change, I want to run this, because whenever my search text will change, I want to have a new result based on the search text. So search text, this one, and now specify the function, what this function will do. So inside that, first of all, we will say that we will check our search text. So if our search text is empty, we will return from here. There will be nothing we need to do. So if we have a valid search text, what we need to do? So we need to actually set a new project data. So that's how we can actually show the new filtered data. So to have a new project data, we can actually set project data, and inside that we will have our function, and from this function, whatever we will return will be our new project data. So what we will return from here is actually we need to filter from our project info. So project info, so from project info dot filter for each of our individual item, what we gonna do. So for our individual item, we will check that if our this search text is matching with the item title. So what we can do, I can say that item dot name means this name, item dot name dot lowercase, let me have the lowercase here. If it match with the search text dot same lowercase. So now what it will return is it will return all the item which name will be matched with our search text. And if I save that, so if I save that, if I come here and if I have refresh, so as you can see that it's working, and let's actually check it. So if I say U, as you can see that I'm having only the U, means this this item which having this U in the title. Yeah, that's great, it's working. But the problem is, whenever I'll not have any kind of search text, I should have all my item back, but I'm not having it. So to make it, what I need to do actually, I need to check the search text. So if I come here, wherever I'm actually changing my search text, I need to set one thing here. I need to check if my e dot target dot value dot length, if it is greater than 0, I'm actually checking the opposite, means if it is not greater than 0, means if it is 0 or less than 0, what I want to do. So if it is 0 or less than 0, what I can do, I can say that set project data. I want to set the project data as our this project info, where we have all of our project data, means we will have all of our item. So project info. So if I have a empty, as you can see that whenever I'm having an empty, I have all of my 5 data. But whenever I am having any kind of search, as you can see that it is searching. Yeah, that's fine. If I remove that, I should have all of my data. So if I search, as you can see that it's fine. I'm having city and I'm having now only with the all C, and if I go to the G, as you can see that I'm having only the G, E and R. Yeah, as you can see that it's working perfectly. Yeah, that's it. I don't think we need to have anything else. We are done with the projects page. So after that, in our next part of the project, we are going to create our contact page, as you can see. So this contact page will be our next video. So I will see you in the next part of the project. So that's it guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Also, if you want to watch more video like this one, please subscribe the channel and also turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I will upload my next video. So my name is Arfan and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, Khuda Hafiz.